Today on Turned Up Tech, we're talking about cell phone and tablets. In this show, we have what's happening in apps. Also, Tech Girl is on the streets in Hollywood getting the pulse of people on technology. Our special guest is Gossett, who is a pioneer in iPhone movies. All this and more on Turned Up Tech.
Welcome to Turned Up Tech, a new show that's dedicated to reviewing and testing the latest technology on the market. Guys, how would a computer tell you that it needs more space? Oh. Well, it says, bite me. Come on. Right, I've got one more for you. This is a good one. How is a computer like air conditioning? When it opens the window, it doesn't work. Guys, enough of the silly jokes. They'll go on forever. Right. Today, we're going to talk about technology, in particular, cell phones and apps. Technology, in particular with cell phones and apps, has evolved over the number of years. Now, you know, technology with interacting with humans and their daily lives, for example. I mean, we've got apps for all kinds. Apps for, you know, dating. We've got apps for making recipes and cooking. We've got apps for juicing. There's apps for everything you can think of. I mean, for example, Facebook recently just bought WhatsApp for a whopping $19 billion. So that just goes to show how lucrative the apps are becoming, even more so than the cell phones themselves. I mean, on tonight's show, we're not only going to talk about cell phones and apps, but we're also going to introduce Gossett, who is a pioneer, a local filmmaker from the LA area. So he's going to come on the show and I'll be interviewing him. And also, we're going to fortunately have the beautiful Tech Girl who's going to be on location. Now let me pass you over to Reed, who's getting carried away with his Tinder. How's that Tinder going, Reed?
Tinder, Neil? Nah, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about learning a new language, all right?
Tell me some more.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you about this new app called Duolingo, all right? So here it is. Have you ever wanted to say a word in a different language? Let's say book in French. Let's say you wanted a food in Italian. How about love in German? Oh, yeah. I know some of you are feeling that one. Anyway, so there's this new app, Duolingo. It's so easy to use. All you have to do is install the app, okay? And then create your account, and voila. All right? So this is one of the coolest apps, and you can learn up to 10 different languages. All right. It is so easy to use. We're going to pick 3 audience members to participate in a little game that we're going to play later on in the show. I need some volunteers, guys. Volunteers. Oh, how are you doing? What's your name?
Cecilia.
Cecilia. That's a nice name. Okay. What language would you like to learn?
Italian.
Italian. Oh, I love Italian.
So, you want to learn Italian? Reed Corleone is going to help you here, okay? Bella!
All right, who's the next person, next victim? Yes, sir. Yes, how you doing? What's your name?
I am Sean.
Sean, nice to meet you, Sean. And what language would you love to learn?
I would like to learn French.
You would love to learn French, okay. Je ne sais pas français. Oh, yeah, I got it down, okay. We need one more person, one more. Oh, wow, you're all okay. How about you, sir? What's your name?
My name is Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, how you doing today?
I'm great.
Okay, what language would you like to learn?
Spanish.
Spanish, okay. Ay, Dios míos. Okay, here we go. So, this is what's going to happen. Later on, we're going to take a break right now, and what's going to happen is these 3 people are going to take out their little smartphones, Androids, whatever you got, iPhones, and we're going to teach them how to install the app, Duolingo, okay? And then later on the show, we're going to play a game, which is going to be so cool. So, I'm actually playing Duolingo, and it says, I don't know if you can hear it here. Let me turn up the volume so you can hear this. Oh, yeah, sí, gracias. So what happens is I have to put it and say, sí, yes, thank you. And then once I do that, it'll say, okay, good, correct, go on to the next phase. So can you guys get out your cell phones, and we can start working on that? Okay, your cell phone all right? That's a little, yeah, okay. How you doing back there, Jeffrey? Okay, cool. How you doing, Cecilia? All right, cool. So while they're going to go ahead and work on that, we are going to come back. And when we come back from break, you'll see what we have done with learning this new language for them: Italian, French, and Spanish. Thank you very much, folks.
Witness 1, Emily Madison Kelly. A textbook case of technological withdrawal. Deprived of all electronic apparatuses by her parents due to erratic overuse. Emily has crossed the Rubicon and landed herself in the not quite right zone.
The power of bites compels you. The power of bites compels you. The power of bites compel you.
Yes! Technology saved the day for young Emily. What can it do for you? Find out in the So Very Right Zone.
What's up? I'm Jade and I'm our tech girl for the show. We're in Hollywood today and let's see what kind of turned up tech we'll discover. Excuse me, one second. A lot of people here. I don't even know who to ask. Hi, how are you guys?
I'm doing awesome. How are you, tech girl?
Good, thank you. What's your name?
My name is Jemini.
Cool. Yours?
Fab Cookie.
Do you guys have smartphones or?
I do actually. I have a Galaxy. Team Galaxy! Team Galaxy! Booyah! Boom. Boom.
Awesome, awesome. So you have a lot of apps?
I like to think so.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's full.
What's your favorite one actually?
My favorite app right now is Pinterest. Oh my gosh, inspired. Pinterest, it's an application where you can go, you can find fashion, you can find food, sports, cars, entertainment, ideas, do-it-yourself crafts. Everything. You get inspired by other people.
Everything around you?
Everything around you. People take a picture of it, they pin it, they tell you what to do.
You tag it.
Yes,
you
send it to your friends, you save it, you create like a board on your own. There's just so many things you can do. Things like inspiration is so inspiring on Pinterest.
We love it.
Oh yes.
TCL, which stands for Creative Life, is a China-based company that started off in China, I think in 1980, and then now has progressively expanded. So
what's the difference, like, to Apple or
I think
the more the difference is that one, it's better technology because it's, I mean, you just took a picture right here and sent it to yourself through your phone, and it's for free too. Like the way that it's sort of like AT&T Sprint, but it's TCL.
My name's Martin, and I'm from the UK. Over here on holiday with my wife Anne.
Hello, I'm Anne, and I'm from Ireland originally.
Wow,
Okay,
that's
yeah.
hard, that's hard. Well, I see you guys have awesome devices here. Tablet, a smartphone.
Yes.
Do you really use it on your trip, like just for pictures, or do you have anything else?
Well, I use mine mainly for pictures. It's such a good camera on here.
Okay.
And Facebook.
Facebook.
Yes, as well. So those are the two favourites.
This one is a Samsung. It's a Note 8, and we use this one for emails, Facebook again, photographs, because the camera is absolutely awesome.
So which camera is better?
Mine.
Really?
Oh no,
It is.
mine is.
Mine. Can I tell you about this?
Yeah.
Because I use this as a camera, and I'm frightened of dropping it. This is called, I got this in Australia. It's called a clip hanger. So it attaches on the back of your holder and it rotates, and I got something to hang on to while I'm taking photographs, while I'm hanging over cliffs and things, yeah?
Wow, that was fantastic. Please welcome Sadie Gossett, a pioneer and a local native of LA. Please welcome Sadie Gossett.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I understand, Sadie, you grew up on sets around the world with your father, Louis Gossett Jr. Is that correct?
That's correct. For me, it was an everyday thing, traveling to, I was fortunate enough to travel to all these places all over the world and sound stages all over Hollywood and just watch movie magic. And, you know, I caught the bug early. You know, my friends and I, on the weekends, we would kind of recreate films that we liked, and we would just have a ball, you know.
So what got you into the iPhone Film Festival?
Well, the iPhone film, it was a natural progression. I just finished a short film, and the man who created the iPhone Film Festival, Ruben Castaneves, he saw my film and says, hey, would you like to be part of this project that I'm shooting on the iPhone? It's a global cooperative, as you saw in the trailer, you know, 3 different directors. Awesome. In 3 different locations all over the world, and he picked me for the U.S. part, so it's very humbling.
Now, this seems like almost like too good to be true that it's actually on an iPhone. Now, what is the actual criteria to get a film onto the iPhone Film Festival?
Well, I mean, the easy answer is that you use the iPhone technology to film a story. You know, you find a script or write a script, and then you just film it. There are certain apps that you can use that you can download from the App Store. And once you load that onto your iPhone, you get the apparatuses like Focus, and you have your Focus Steadicam and your lenses. And then after that, it's filmmaking 101.
Now, if you were to start out, what's the first piece of equipment would you say to someone who's starting out in filmmaking to buy?
Well, obviously the iPhone, and then you would get the Focus, because this rig, you slide your iPhone into the rig, and it comes with a telephoto lens and a wide-angle lens, and you activate the app. We use Filmic Pro, and once you get your settings, and then you just film, you know, and it's the same if you're using an Arriflex camera or a Canon camera or Sony. It's the same language.
Now, what are the pros and cons of working on an iPhone?
Well, the pros is the ease of using it. It's not thousands of dollars like if you had to rent a camera from a rental house or buy one. I mean, it's in your pocket already, so you already have the equipment. And the mobility, because it's so small. I mean, the cons, the lens is not that big. It doesn't do well in low light.
Okay.
And you can't manipulate it that well. So you can use standard lighting, like 3-point lighting, or you can use natural lighting. But there are going to be some limitations as far as the depth of field. Like for the iPhone film, we attached a huge Canon lens, like a 5-foot lens that you would use like shooting the Super Bowl. But the depth of field, you can't tell the difference that is shot on an iPhone, yes.
Now, if you have to get another piece of equipment, what would be the next piece of equipment you would be buying?
Prime lenses, probably, because, again, there's limitations on the camera lens that's built into the iPhone, and prime lenses just makes it that much better and the quality that much more accessible.
Now, I know we spoke briefly about tips, but do you have any concrete tips that you could give up-and-coming filmmakers with an iPhone? How should they start out? What should they do to kind of get into this kind of field?
Well, one thing you can do is just go on YouTube and go to the iPhone Film Festival and look at past winners and see what they're done and see what the phone is capable of. 2, you would download the Filmic Pro app or another DSLR app, so you can get that bump in the technology so it looks great. Because I know people are used to just using the video app as is, which is good, but it can be as manipulated to what you need to get a proper image for film. So get the Filmic Pro app or DSLR app. Get a focus harness just for the stability, because a lot of people when they film, it's all bouncy. This provides some stability, and it doesn't take viewers out of the storytelling. And after that, I mean, it's as far as your imagination can take you.
See, so do you have any up-and-coming projects, and how can people contact you if they need to contact you?
Well, people can contact me on Twitter. It's my first and last name, Sati Gossett, at twitter.com. And I have a film that I'm shooting this month called 10 Minutes, starring Glenn Plummer, Kent Falcon, and Louis Gossett Jr., my dad. And yeah, it's just going to add more to the body of work, and it's just like going to the gym. You got to keep exercising the muscle.
Right, that's interesting. Now, stick around, guys. After the break, we're going to check out in with Reed and see how he's getting on with that app. Be sure to return back to Turned Up Tech. Thank you.
And we're back. All right, guys, how you doing today? I'm feeling good. You feeling good?
Yes.
All right, Cecilia, Big Sean, and we have Jeffrey here. They're going to play our game. So I'm going to explain the rules to you about this game we're going to play with Duolingo. So what's going to happen is I'm going to give you a word in English, okay? You're going to have to look it up on your phones. You have to get your phones out, your cell phones, okay? And then what's going to happen is you're going to look that word up, and then you're going to pronounce the word, okay? And then we're going to see if you say it correctly. If you say it correctly, we're going to give you 100 points. All right. How's that sound?
Sounds
All
fantastic.
right, good. Good job. Jeffrey, come on, get with it, man. Get excited, man. All right. So, are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. So, I'm going to give you a word in that language, and you have to look it up, okay? All right, the first word is, in Italian, the woman. Okay, who's going to be the first one? Uh-oh, I see. Oh, Cecilia. My goodness, you're like lightning. All right, girl. Okay, so tell me, how do you say the woman in Italian?
La donna.
La donna. Okay, good job. Give her a hand, guys. She said it correctly. Cecilia, you get 100 points. Okay, guys, you better step your game up. All right.
I plan on it.
All right, here we go. So the second word is we're going to do it in Spanish, and it's going to be the man. All right, here we go. Who's coming up? Who's coming up? Oh, Jeffrey, you're right there. Jeffrey, what? You're kind of up. Wow, Big Sean is fast. Okay, what do you have? What's the word?
Hombre.
El hombre is correct. Give him a hand, guys. Give him a hand. Thank you. Thank you. Good job.
Thank you.
You get 100 points.
Awesome.
All right, Jeffrey, my man, I want you to hang in there. This is actually the last word that we're going to look up, okay? All right, please, man, get in there. All right, here we go. The last word is going to be in Italian. All right. And it's going to be the boy. Can you look that up, please? Look that up. Come on, Jeffrey. I'm hoping you coming in there. I'm hoping you come. Come on, Jeffrey. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, Big Sean. Oh my goodness, Cecilia. Can we even take a breath? Okay, because my man Jeff didn't get anything. Okay, Cecilia, for the win, what is the boy?
Le garçon.
Le Garçon. Okay, give her a hand, guys. She is the winner, and she wins the grand prize, the Batman Red Phone. There we go. All right, give her a hand, guys. All right. Give me a high five, guys. High five, high five, high five. All right, cool, cool. So, that's all the time we have. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or send us a message at turneduptech@gmail.com. Next week, we're on Turning Up the Music Tech. You don't want to miss this. On behalf of Neil Kumar, I'm Reed Young. Thank you, good night. Give her a hand applause, guys. Good job again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Woo! All right, you guys did a great job. All right, Cecilia, girl, you are fast. You're doing all that. Jeez. Man.
I tried.
Oh my goodness,
My buzz is not very functional.
Jeffrey, man.
My
Jeez.
buzz is the best buzz.
I know, she had the best buzz. She had the Space Invaders.
And that's why she went.
Oh, Jeffrey.